All right. So, we're back. Now, going over the different things that keep popping up in the little job posting bank, kind of the main thing that you find is that most of the things that are here that aren't like none of there's a couple other corporations that are here. They really don't have any postings up right now at this moment, just because they haven't really done anything to warrant doing postings yet. The only other things, there's some of the masterwork craftsmen that have these commissioned works that they're doing, and they are wanting them, delivered to the people that ordered them. I'm sure, is that something you guys might be interested in doing? The pay is not near as substantial as working for the corporation, though.
How substantial?
So the highest paying one is 7,000 credits, but you have to take it to the Nor system, is where that's the closest one and the highest paying at the same time.
Oh, boy.
Where's the Norse system?
It's 5 jumps away.
Yeah, it's a ways out. Yeah.
Is there anything that maybe we can deliver on Marty or Dynamine?
Okay.
Sort of like we can pick up multiple ones and
let me take a look.
Chain
here.
these together.
Merity. Nothing really on Merity right now. Merity, Nasan. Say your name correct there, yeah. Wadon. Why did I say Nasan? Wow. Wadon. Getting used to it. It's the first time we're using the names here. It's okay, Andre.
He also goes by Boyardi.
Yeah, exactly, Boyardi. Wadon, you would know that since the university that you studied at there, they kind of have more of like a liberal arts sort of sway to it. They kind of picked up a lot of the kind of artistic bug to it. The other planet that's there, they're more interested in like it's hilarious. They actually do like high fashion. So they if they don't order like mannequins from these people, like they use like human mannequins and things, because it's that sort of a thing.
It's a very well-regarded profession, human mannequins.
It is, especially on this planet. Like, you have to be like incredibly attractive to be a human mannequin.
Right.
So, I mean, they're very interesting people on the planet of Shizu. So,
I'm not comfortable with that job either.
yeah, it's like if you want to be a human mannequin for the rest of your life, you can totally go to Shizu and work for a Swedish-speaking artist, like fashionista.
But it would be like these people,
wonderful.
these mannequins, these models would just be like hanging out. So you'd have like this really awkward conversation. It's like sitting down in the mess hall, being like, "So, you just stand there."
yeah. No, yeah. I mean, well,
and it's like some sort of like Adonis-looking person.
Yeah, they're like perfectly like there's a lot of like cosmetic surgery that probably happened on quite a few of them, so they're like perfect looking. But yeah, there's probably like a reality TV show. It's like, real models of Shizu.
Yeah, Wadon's not comfortable with that. If they've been surgically edited to be perfect, it's like a Gattaca type situation.
But
there's incinerators involved.
Yeah, precisely.
But I mean, yeah, as far as, unless you guys want to tap into the criminal underworld, which that is always an option to tap into that stuff.
Let's tap.
I don't know, man. For
episode 1.
Our first ride out.
Everyone gets arrested.
Everybody gets arrested right off the bat.
Episode 1. All right, let's sell this crack.
The gang gets arrested.
Wow, drug dealing right away.
Them dark sky boys are up to it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They got space.
We could just take the bio thing.
Jump over a space gorge. Yeah, fuck it. That's probably better than, whatever space weed or whatever, space heroin.
I think it's just called weed.
That's the one thing that never got the space thing added into it.
No, it's in space. It's called spice.
Spice.
Oh my gosh.
Right,
No,
of course.
no.
I guess so. Yeah, one thing you guys would also know about there's another corporation out they're called New Beam Megacore, and one of the things they're in charge of like law enforcement. I'm sorry, I didn't mention this earlier. They're in charge of law enforcement and things like that. They have a most wanted list that they put out. Currently, they have the 4 people that are on like the top of the list right now. I'm still, they're still working on compiling the rest of their list as it is.
Yeah.
But they have the top 4. You could, even attempt to go after some of those guys. Now, there's some pretty good money that can be made in that. One of those being the number 1 guy that's on the list. His name's Carl Dansinger. I mean, he's worth 7 million credits alive. I mean, come on.
Jeez.
How about in chili form?
I'm just imagining 4 people. Only one person has any sort of combat skill, really, and we just run up to him, just start smacking the shit out of him with stun batons. Just like,
well, listen, Sue's got a
get him
rocket launcher, so
get him in the spaceship.
Yeah. I mean, Sue's got a rocket launcher, so I mean, it could totally.
But I'm not gonna use it on one person.
Yeah, but I mean, if you guys ever want any information about some of those people, just let me know. I have the handouts in there as well for you.
Right.
But yeah, there's some interesting things that are going on in there. But
if you can use your very illegal rocket launcher on a person, as long as we get $7 million out of it, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Well, it says 7 million alive.
Yeah, I say if you
think a rocket launcher is
4 million.
proper tool.
Yeah, if you bring in if you bring in a corpse, it does drop from 7 million to 4 million. So.
What about
that's still a lot.
4 million, yeah, that's still 40 to.
We can still just buy the ship and be okay.
You almost could, yeah. Actually,
we do have to find the person first.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you have to find him. Like they don't like his last note. Like you yeah. I'll just show this. So this comes up. You guys finally get to the end of the thing where it's just like have you seen these nefarious peoples? And the first one that comes up, number 1, is Carl Dansinger. You can see his information there, where he's from.
Like the galaxy's most wanted.
Exactly.
I think that might be a little out of our league.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you can see some of the things he's done.
Christ.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's an interesting
100
guy.
counts of accessory to murder.
Mm-hmm.
36 counts of murder. 100 plus counts of mental
tampering. Did you know that he's the leader of the Silverbreak multistellar pirate fleet? Fleet.
Yeah.
He's psychic too.
Yeah, and he's a psychic.
Right.
So as you can see, like he's a part of. This is one of the other spaceship corporations is out there, is the Silverbreak Multistellar. They unofficially have a pirate, exactly, big old air quotes around it. They unofficially have a pirate fleet that they control through this individual, even though anytime it's ever brought up in the news, I mean, it'll come up like in the things. It's one of those things like the news ticker in the back that we'd see like when we're like looking at this, like, Silverbreak Multistellar Pirate Fleet disrupts trade routes between so-and-so planets. Silverbreak Multistellar says they have no contest in what is going on and are looking for people to help bring in their former employee. Things like that is what it is. So they're never going to admit that this guy is on the payroll. It's nothing that's ever going to happen. He's a disgruntled employee that has some very nice spaceships of theirs for some reason.
I'm glad we've entertained
12
this
counts
idea.
of Grand Theft spacecraft. I think going after this guy
that
might be a good way to make it 13.
Yeah, that's really funny. Grand Theft spacecraft. Just imagining, I really want to play that video game, GTS.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could play it. I mean, there's nothing that could stop you right now.
Yeah.
You just got to find somebody else with a ship. Then you don't have to pay for that one.
So, all this shit sounds way worse than transporting some biological supplies.
Yeah. All you need is some perspective.
For 10,000.
There's that very real moment of just like looking around at the two of you like, come on guys, it's our first mission. We gotta start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
As like close the window on the open bounty.
Yeah, it's just like no.
Just like minimize it and then it just boops out of existence. Just like Move that to the no folder.
Yeah, just swipe the appropriate direction. But yeah, so like I said, there's some like smaller, like you can take, you know, some of the other things around. I mean, it's like 1,000 credits to transport like a piece of work to. I think the next closest one that I had was in 307 in Zania. Let me see here about that one.
We're gonna spend
And
more
getting
money
there
on
and
gas.
back would be more cost than fuel.
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
we're
we're
getting paid.
Yeah,
It's a
exactly.
bad deal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's not like a whole bunch of like the high paying ones. Like you have to go a little bit farther for the art stuff, because more than likely, like the people that are commissioning those works have like a crew that can go pick them up for them.
I'm already opening back up the maybe folder,
Yeah.
dragging
let's
dragging
call
that
back-
information back out.
Yeah.
Let's call Luca back.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys can totally call her back, but you know, Sue, I know we've kind of gone over this. She has a contact with the syndicate, which is the big kind of overarching crime syndicate that's around. They're now called the Fang Syndicate because that's the family that's in charge of them. I mean, if you want, you could always try and open up that contact and see where that can lead to.
The thing I'm gonna try to do is kind of piggyback on the jobs, as in we pick a main job and then find some side jobs, smaller jobs, that we can go to the same location and maybe get some change.
Okay.
out of.
Okay, so you're trying to like get in touch with somebody that's on the planet here, then?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and just make a charisma test for me. So just roll.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just 2d6 plus your charisma, just to see kind of how they respond.
What is my charisma? It is a 0, so there's 2d6, right?
Yep.
I don't know if there's like a low charisma.
Yeah. So a 9. So yeah, he, you know, you send that message out. What do you send in the message?
God. I'm trying to make it sound really like those infomercial type things.
Let's take a black and white video of you dumping popcorn all over your body when you're sitting in a couch or something.
What? I don't want to spend the money on popcorn.
Just like very clearly
It's a good
pushing,
call.
just like very obviously pushing something off of the counter
Yeah,
and like spilling.
Yeah.
Right.
Pulling one your top
Like,
like
is
cabinet.
this your
Has this
life
ever happened
now?
to you?
Trying to get this job done, but cannot get out of your house unscathed.
Okay, so that's what you send off to your. I mean, yeah, you get a message back from your contact because you used to work for the Pendraves, the family that you used to work for. They have contacts kind of throughout. So does all the other individuals of the Fang Syndicate. Do you know the name of the person that you're trying to contact?
I don't think you gave me one.
Oh yeah, I'd say it was just if you want.
But I can just make one up.
Yeah, totally.
Real badly.
Yeah, it's your contact. I can make one up for you, or you can make one up.
I'm just gonna say Bob.
Bob?
Yeah.
Bob's
good old Bob.
All right, Bob's a solid dude. Let me
That
get
is
some.
that is a historically accurate name.
That is.
Yes. It is. This name has a long history.
All right, so Bob. Let me get some stuff here.
This is like Bob the 121st.
Yeah, exactly. Let me just write down some stuff here. So Bob is your contact for the Pendraves. Bob. Okay. So yeah, you send a thing out to Bob. It's basically like, you know, hey, we're here on this planet. We're kind of looking for work. Is there anything that you know about? Is that kind of what you ask, or
Yes.
Okay? So yeah, Bob would definitely tell you that you would get a response back probably like right when you guys, because I imagine you're going to the office to meet with Luke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So probably when you get to the office, like you guys walk there, or do you like it's not a far walk. You like put it into the GPS. It's like, you know, it's like 2 miles. You know, it's not a bad walk. You can breathe just fine. You don't need any fancy stuff. It's just some of the older buildings kind of do, but for whatever reason or another. But yeah, you get a message back from Bob. It's like, oh, hey, long time no hear from. Heard some things got a little crazy with the former crew you used to run with. Is it true you got a boomstick out of it? If you do, that's pretty badass, I guess. But yeah, work we got here, it's the regular sort of stuff. We got people to move around. We got some low grade things we gotta get off planet. If you want, you can meet me up. Here's my contact information fully. We'd love to get you back into the syndicate. Love to hear what you're doing. Yeah, love to see the new crew you're running with.
Oh, maybe not yet, but
yeah. So you have like his like better contact information, like his more personalized one, like his actual phone number.
Right. Cool.
As opposed to like his corporate his corporate crime
number.
Crime
Right.
number. Yeah, exactly.
It's just a business card that says I do illegal things.
That's what it is. Yeah, Pendrave's Crime Syndicate family. We do illegal shit. Yeah, that's like their. Yeah.
Oh my
It just
god.
says Bob, but like in a really evil script.
Bob,
Yeah.
do you need
Right.
spice?
Oh, it's Bob in papyrus.
No virus. Oh my god.
Oh, Bob.
He
Yeah.
even has a watermark.
Yeah, it even has a watermark. Okay, so you guys get to the local headquarters of the Solar Wind Syndicate, and you walk in. It's a very nice office, very nice building. It has a receptionist desk there. It's not the same individual that you spoke to. You hear her talk. It's not the same voice that you hear. She sees you guys coming up, and she says in English as you come up, it's like, hello, welcome to Solar Wind Combine. How can I help you today?
We're looking for Luka Meskova.
We're moving the space cows.
Oh, yes. She kind of looks at you and you say space cows, and like, what the fuck is that?
You guys didn't tell us what it was.
Yeah.
I have to use my imagination.
She's like, yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you just go through, she like directs you to the elevator bank. She tells you she's on the 15th floor. It'd be office 1545. That's where
Only
you
the
can-
15th floor.
Yeah.
This bitch is a pushover.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's head up there.
So yeah, you head up, and you let her know you were coming, right? Or you just-
No.
I don't think we did.
okay.
No.
Okay. I mean, that's
I'm
why I
pretty
wanted-
sure we let her down really softly, and then we're just gonna show up.
That's okay.
No,
yeah.
we said maybe. We said maybe, and then we showed up.
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
totally socially acceptable.
So totally socially acceptable.
Absolutely.
Can I can I get you just to make a luck save for me real quick? Just a luck save. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just it's a D20. It'll be on your character sheet there.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, just to see if she's in the office or if she went off to like lunch or something. It's,
Oh,
Let's
she went off
see.
to lunch. Why would they send us up there? I mean,
well, the front desk receptionist might not have known. Like her personal receptionist
This is
would know.
just the first reception.
Yeah.
We have to reach the second receptionist.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Some layers of bullshit covering this bitch. All
I
right.
mean-
This is bureaucracy 101. I know all about this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
he took-
Assistance with assistance. Hey, do I need? You said it was a D20.
yeah. So you're. Let me take a look at your sheet really quick here.
You should just be able to roll it off
yeah.
of your saving.
Yeah, it was giving me errors though.
Oh, it's
I mean,
because
we're done,
the value you put in there. You're
like,
in.
correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't you a precog? Like,
Yes.
wouldn't you know when the right time to go would be?
Strictly speaking, my level 1 precog abilities allow me to force a brief subconscious examination of future possibilities.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I should know that if she's in or not.
Yeah. Yeah. So for what it is here,
When the best time to come would be.
Precisely. Thank you.
yeah, I'll put them in here for you. I'll update your sheet. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can definitely
you.
you can burn a side point if you want to.
I will do so.
Yeah. So you burn the psi point. You see that she went to lunch, and it doesn't show you like where she's at or anything, right? Like maybe as you're going up the elevator, you're like, maybe she's not.
What do you taste?
Yeah,
You taste tacos? You taste burgers?
Do you taste?
I taste
soy product.
I taste dolsa bibimbap, and I'm intrigued because that's one of my favorite food.
Dolsa bibimbap.
Is that like banya chowder?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a Korean dish with rice, kale, bean sprouts, beef, hot sauce.
Nice.
It's delicious.
It sounds good.
It's extremely fucking good. Dude, totally off topic, but I was in Columbus, and they had this restaurant that was like Chipotle, but for bibimbap.
Ooh.
And it was unbelievable. And I'm going there Monday.
Nice.
No matter what it takes.
Nice. So yeah, you get you see like you guys walking like through the door of the office. You see that her receptionist is there, and then like you see this like weird confrontation, I guess is what happens as you're like riding the elevator up. Because like maybe like you go in and it's like, hey, we're here to see what's her face. Like, oh, she's not here right now. Well, we came to see her. You know, like something happened. I don't know. Someone threw some attitude. Maybe it might have happened. But yeah, you see like it play out, and then it like sucks back into your like through your eyes, and we see the elevator doors just slide open, and we see the receptionist sitting at the desk. And she stares up and she smiles at you politely. It's like
We immediately press the button to go down.
she.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the doors just slide back shut, and we go right back down.
Wrong floor, sorry.
And she's like, "Oh," and she just like goes back to her computer, like just like working on stuff. Then, yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like you should have done that before we got in the elevator.
Yeah, working like Geotasker.
Okay, yeah.
Just
So
playing some
so you
Flash
guys,
games, like,
yeah. So you guys go back down to the main floor. It opens up, and I'm just gonna. Yeah, go ahead and make that luck save now. See if she's down here.
all right.
Yeah.
Luck.
What kind of business is this? Can't you just send the bitch an email? Like,
I mean, yeah, you guys could if you want. I just want to. Yeah, so she's definitely not downstairs.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not just hanging out in the lobby, by half.
I'm just gonna pull up my data slab and I'm gonna send her a text message. Basically, it's
Exactly. It seems like a way
like,
better
"Hey,
way.
where you at?
Hey, where you is?
Where you is?
Yeah. So
Wait.
I'm
you
here.
Should probably
Where you
type
at?
Italian. But
Oh yeah, Wadon would translate if necessary.
yeah, so you send the first one in English, then you send the second
Oh
one
no,
in Italian.
no! I try to send it in Italian, and it gets the wrong message across. Hey, where you at is not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. It's more like how you doing.
Yeah, it's very different in Lombardy. So I'm
Yeah,
just like,
exactly. You send it in Lombard. She reads it. It's like what? And then the next one comes up that Wadon sent is like, I'm sorry, he speaks Lombardy, not Italian. Yeah. So she sends a message back. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were going to be coming by. I'm at lunch. I'm at this address here. And she's like another like 2 blocks away from where she's at, from where you guys are at currently. So you can just like walk to it, and you'll get there. She's sitting at a table. She has She has a couple other guys with her. First time we see her, she is She has dark hair. Her complexion is not necessarily like tannish. It's not necessarily beige.
Hot.
Yeah, she's fairly attractive, probably. But yeah, she just is sitting there, and she has like a picture or something that's on like her email. This is how you know to look what she looks like, as well. And you see her, she's just sitting. Her meal's like partly finished. The other 2 guys that are there with her, like their meals are pretty much done, and they're like getting ready to leave. and you can see her from across the restaurant when you guys walk in.
Yeah, we breeze right past the busboy and the maitre d', say, "Oh yeah, we're here with a group," and just keep walking.
Yeah,
You know,
totally.
that strong stride. And sit down.
Like a
Maybe-
water with lemon.
Yeah, maybe a water with lemon. Maybe take a piece of their bread or something like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, do you wait for the other two gentlemen to leave the table, or do you just like
Yeah,
pull? Do you just
it's-
like grab chairs and pull them with you?
It's very clear that
Absolutely.
we pull the chairs up, we sit down, and then we just stare at the other guys until they leave.
Oh
Yeah.
no, they're in a booth. They're in a corner booth or something, and
No, they're
what
they're at a
excuse-
table. They're at a table like in the
Oh,
middle.
table.
Yeah, they're at a
okay.
table.
All right. Just walk up. Yeah, pull some chairs up from other people who only have 2 or 3 people at their table, and just start talking. Like, hey, so about those biological items.
She just kind of stare like she just like looks up at you and like stares like, oh, you must be Wadon Nasher Boyardi da da da, like your whole name. It's like, yes I recognize you from the phone, and she's saying this in English to you.
First of all, would Ritu Kaniso Wadan Boyardee Nasher Dem Beachbury. Second of all, I'm interested in transporting these biological supplies. What have you got to tell me?
I'm still
I
texting her, by the way.
said.
You're still
That-
so
like, I'm
like
in front of her, but I'm still texting her like, "How was your food? Was it good?"
yeah, it does like a little chime, and she just like looks at it.
It's like
and looks at
vibrating on the
you.
table.
She just like keeps looking down. It's like, are you? You know I'm right
look-
here.
I just look up at her and then I
Getting
look,
weirder.
yeah.
just look quickly back down to the data slab.
Yeah, Shiro's on speakerphone, I assume, also.
She's just like,
If you want to call me, I'll answer.
She was like scrubbing, like you can hear him scrubbing
Yeah.
in the background. He's like, "I'm listening."
she just like stares at you and it's like, free merchants, you get stranger with every group that we have to. Anyway, and she stares at the two guys that are there, and she says, this is the crew that was wanting to possibly contract in moving our goods from here to Oberon. It's actually fairly nice that you're here. These would actually be the handlers. These two here. They have another that's lower in their grouping. He's not able to join us for lunch. But these are the two who would be joining. The two guys, they look, like paramilitary type individuals. They don't look like mercenaries so much. They have like the official insignia of Solar Wind Combine like on their thing. So they're like their personal security is what it is. But like they just look like regular sort of like.
What you're telling me is like if Carl Weathers walked up to him, they would do like an arm wrestling handshake of some kind.
Probably, yes. Yes,
Jesus
probably.
Christ.
They look very broy. Like if this was the 90s, if this was like, what's the other game? I can't think of it right now. Shadowrun, like they'd have like visors turned sideways. And that's how I would describe them. Yeah, exactly. But they don't have that. The one guy kind of stares at you. He's like, "Nice to meet you. My name's Gruff. This is Jansen. We're the ones that make sure that the products. Typically nothing bad happens. With this particular asset, I don't think there's anything gonna happen there. They're real small. They're pretty docile. They're gonna be sedated for pretty much the entirety of the journey. So it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever."
I immediately chime in and just be like,
Yeah.
"Stop talking. You're not making this any better."
Yeah, so Wadon thinks that this guy is trying to placate him, but it's having the complete opposite effect.
Yeah, and Luca just like, Griff, just please. So she stares at you and it's like, what it is? It's they're biological assets. I can't say more than that. They're not deadly. They are not deadly. And if you'd like, I can.
Why is that the first thing you said? Like,
Well,
who does
Seems
that?
suspicious.
Well, I have to put. I can tell. She's like, I can tell you're uneased by, especially what Griff has said here about the whole. They'll be sedated. It's that because space travel can be traumatic for certain entities and certain things. But what it is, we have a farming combine that's there on Oberon. These are biological assets that are needed to make sure that the farming operation can be done appropriately and properly. That's what it is. They're work animals. That's the most. That's I can tell you that much. They are work animals.
They're not
All right.
animals that work to kill shitty farmers to increase the average output, are they?
She stares
What are we
at
talking
you.
about here? They don't have like 6-foot-long claws and mouths that come out of their other mouths and shit like that.
She just like stares
Oh,
at
the
you.
double mouths.
Yeah, double mouths, acid blood.
Double.
I
Double
pull.
mouth
I
acid
pull
blood?
up. I pull up the GIF of the alien.
Yeah, it's like a 1,000-year-old, thousands of year old gif of alien, and like she's like, oh, that horrible, awful. Like you have to remember, like all the only alien movies they know are like the new ones coming out that are horrible.
Yeah,
and,
you're just like
and they just it's like Prometheus 3200.
treading a very fine line.
Yeah, like all they know are the awful ones. That's all they know. It's like just revampings of revamps.
Okay, so they've called me up. I'm listening to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so she mentioned that they have a farming collective on the planet, and
Correct.
these are biological samples. Blah blah blah. Well, I'm in a big ship with a computer. Maybe I can look up some information about this so-called farming community.
Yeah, exactly.
legit.
See what they're growing, see what they've been importing, see what kind of exotic samples, biological in nature, that they might need to
So you
to
know,
continue their operation.
you know enough to do a computer's check for me. So yeah, you like go into whatever the search engine is. So yeah, make a computer's check. It'd be with intelligence.
Trump search.
10. So yeah, you guys are all really good at what you do. So yeah, you go in, you look it up. It's a very standard farming community. They, can you guys hear me? I can't hear you. What just happened?
I can hear you.
Oh no.
Yeah, me too.
Your headphones broke.
Oh no.
Quick, everyone say Q's an asshole.
Things happened. I don't know what happened.
Hopefully he watches this video later and heard what I just said, because that would be
Stupid Skype.
hilarious.
Yeah, I can't hear you guys at all.
Wow.
There. That might help.
We were saying such nice things about you.
Oh, I can only imagine. I can't wait to listen to the playback. Yeah.
Also, what I wanted to investigate was the integrity of this company that we're taking a contract for. I mean, are they legit? Are they
Yeah, no, they're fairly
straight shooters?
Are they CNN tier?
They've had their fair share of bad press. They've had their fair share of good press. With a 10, you're looking up specifically the Oberyn Delaby thing, right? I mean, you can do like your side searches in there as well. What you find out about the Oberyn farming complex is that they grow a lot of like tropical type of fruits there. They grow fruits that are specific to Oberyn, which are utilized in making of different things, not only foodstuffs, but they also produce like plastics materials out of the food things that are here. They're like big, like they're multi-use foodstuff product is what it is. Like it can be utilized to make plastics, it can be utilized to make cosmetics. It's all kinds of things that they do. As far as like looking up like reputableness, I mean, it's like any major corporation that's ever out there. I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff. There's a lot of good stuff. They try and highlight more of the good stuff on their own pages. But yeah, that's.
There's been no recent scandals involving biological organic creatures, eating merchant ships. Anything like that.
Yeah, especially refinery ships.
Refinery
climbing
ships,
down chains and having their blood,
Yeah.
bleed through 5 decks or some shit.
No,
There's
there
a
is
cat somewhere on board.
Yeah, there's never been an account of xenomorphs attacking crews of ships or any. Like, the only thing you can probably find is that at one point there was a group of essentially cattle that were being transported in a large frigate, and they got spooked by something and stampeded through the frigate. Like it's like big, like six-legged cattle. Like, they stampeded because their sedation wore off because the crew got lost on transit. But that's the only thing you can find is like the last time that like somebody who was hired by Solar Wind Combine. That's the last thing. That's the only thing you can really find of like people transporting like organic assets that were animals got killed. Really, like there's nothing. Right. There's nothing like no one's ever been eaten by anything they've transported.
It's a good sign.
Yeah, okay. I'll send a.
I mean, as far as end result, eating and being trampled are very similar.
It wasn't pretty, but
Yeah. All right. Wadon is down for this.
I need to see the paperwork.
It's a close jump. Wadon needs to see the paperwork as well. Mm-hmm. But it seems like a good gig.
Yeah. So she'll for her first job. Yeah, it's a really good one for your first job. So yeah, she'll pull up the paperwork. She'll send you the file. She asked you, Wadon, what your contact information is so she can send it to you as well.
Mm-hmm. Wadon gives her a card, his business card. It's the type of something called Cillian Rail. The color is bone.
Wow.
Oh
mine is just like Comic Sans.
I mean, she can she has it on her compad. She can just like send it wirelessly to the data slab. Like she just like approves like your thing for like corporate like use, and it's like, yes, you can have this one document. And she looks at you, Wadon, is like, do you want to bring your compad up, your data slab, so I can give you this?
No, mine's in the shop. It's so advanced and new and fantastic that it needs to be repaired extremely often.
Yeah, so she just kind of stares at you and is like, and she stares back at what is your character's name, Lee? I can't think of it right now.
Santo.
At Santo. Yeah, she stares back at Santo.
Like, while she's like preparing to send this to me, I'm also deleting the messages that I sent to her, like right in front of her, like, how was your food? Whatever. I'm just like, so there's just that awkward empty space of like message deleted.
Yeah.
Message deleted.
Yeah, it totally has that. Like, Skype has had something to do with technology.
It's like this post was edited and there's just nothing there.
Exactly. Yeah, so she just looks at you, Santo, and is like, so yes, you have the paperwork there. As you can see, the shipping information, it's very straightforward. We have the biological assets. You can see the weight of how many there are. The weight does not include their shipping container. But as you can see, it's very straightforward. And you can see that the weight
does not include their shipping container. That's interesting.
That does not include
because I feel like we would be shipping the container as well as the cargo.
Or we need to know the tonnage of the container.
No, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, I'd say it. Well, I mean, it's not like you have to go and like get your ship weighed or anything like that.
There are weigh stations on the highway.
This is a weigh station.
Well, I'm more concerned about if we have the space to take it all on one trip.
Oh, you definitely.
That might be the gotcha.
Yeah, no, you.
Oh no, we're gonna find out the gotcha in a second here when I do this bureaucracy roll.
So just as we remember, with the Darksky, you have I think 100 tons worth of storage space, worth of cargo space that you have access to there.
Yes.
Yeah, you have 100 tons worth of cargo space. So let's see here. That is that. I need to figure out exactly.
That is like multiple tanks.
Yeah, like you can transport a shit.
TONNE ton, not TON ton.
Oh, what a rip!
The measure of volume, not mass.
So
Metric
it's
bullshit strikes again.
It's the weight without a shipping container involved is 345 kilograms.
Okay, how many kilograms is the shipping container?
The shipping container is, we'll probably say like 500 kilos.
All right, right on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
got
that,
it.
that would make sense. Yeah, yeah. And then you'll also
So it's
have,
relatively small.
yeah.
I'm just immediately like swiping through it to get to the bottom.
So what it says, like, it shows like the average weight, like of the biological assets. There's 15 of them. They're all in the shipping container, and it's also going to be the 3 handlers are going to be with them. So
All right, we got a problem there. We only have 2 versus 3.
I just look at the 2 handlers, be like, you guys bringing your own lunch boxes, I hope.
We only have bursts for 2. Like
you only have what?
Straight up, we only have bursts for 2.
Berths for 2.
Wadon claims a berth.
Oh, you're talking about beds? Yeah. You're talking about the rooms?
Yeah.
Oh no! Like they'll sleep in the cargo bay. Like they're like they'll
got your bunk beds ready.
There's like a common room. Yeah, there's like a common room that they can sleep in and stuff like that.
Cargo bay is 0 G. I assume they're gonna be cool with that.
I mean, it's pressurized.
Whatever.
It's a pressurized cargo bay. I mean, think more like Firefly. You know, like how the cargo bay in Firefly was. Like you weren't just like floating around in there. Yeah, I mean it's a pressurized thing. It's not like
It's right next to the engines, but it's air conditioned.
Yeah,
it's only 125 degrees in there.
It's only 125 degrees Kelvin. Come on.
Just floats into the one side of where the engine is and just incinerates.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, 125 Fahrenheit is a lot different than 125 Kelvin. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, I know. But yeah, they.
All right, whatever. That sounds ridiculous, but whatever.
I assume their salary is also being paid, so.
Oh yeah, no, you don't have to pay them. They're being paid by the corporation.
This is BYOB,
right.
all right?
Yeah, they'll just pocket their per diem for sleeping in the cargo hold, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, and then they're being dropped off at the planet as well. Like they're going to be there for a little while.
Oh yeah, if they're not coming back.
No, you're not bringing them back with you. But then it also goes over like your life support thing, like the way that they have, that the assets are gonna be sedated. It's not gonna sap, it's gonna sap essentially nothing from your thing because they're very small anyway.
I would assume the shipping crate has got its own life support.
Yeah, the shipping crate kind of helps out with that too. So.
It's one of those refrigerated.
It's protected against depressurization.
Yeah.
It's a refrigerated shipping container.
Yeah, I mean, like if you really press into it, it's like, well, I mean, what are you afraid of? Like your ship being attacked by pirates or something? Because if that's the case, and the shipping bay gets breached or something, well, then yes, our cargo container will be able to survive for approximately with 3 weeks in space without any outside assistance. But I mean, it's a fail-safe. I don't expect that to have to happen.
Okay. I immediately just started looking at the small print.
Yeah.
So if we lose life support, everybody in the crate.
Right. I think Shiro was concerned about using up our life support more quickly. From the 4 of us, and then the 3 attendants, and then the 15 people or 15 cows or whatever is in there.
No, I'm really not worried about that. I was just worried about our max crew is 6. There's 4 of us. That means we have room for 2, not 3.
Yeah.
Well, the one guy didn't even get invited to the lunch today, so he's probably going to be.
Yeah, he'll probably be the one that has to sleep in the cargo hold because he's low man on the totem pole. He's an hourly paid employee. The other 2 guys are salary.
It's very much like you guys didn't even invite him to lunch. Like
yeah, exactly.
What happened?
The new guy.
Yeah.
This is a weird relationship we gotta go.
All right.
Here.
Yeah. So she sits there. She watches you like read through the document. And she's like, "So do we have an accord? Can we do business together? Is this?
We can do business together.
Let's find out with this role."
Okay. You're gonna roll a bureaucracy.
Yes.
Okay.
Like if it doesn't get used, it won't get used.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and give it a roll. It's with intelligence again.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, everything looks legit, and how like they're gonna pay you, like they're gonna wire the information directly into the account that you specify. It's 10,000 credits is what it is. Yeah, I mean, is there anything else you're kind of on the hunt for with it?
No, I'm just making sure that there's not like a. And then if anything happens, then you gotta pay like. Then you're like servants, that kind of stuff.
I mean, I don't think there's anything like that in there. I really don't believe there is.
I'm
The
looking for
organic
the
cargo
that's-
is you.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing, right? Is that like, at least in my background, there was
Yeah.
very like I was the person that they brought in. It's like, and if you don't pay this, you and your entire family have to go work on this special camp.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, indentured servitude is definitely a thing. I mean,
You
the
get
most.
sent to Siberia.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing that says that in the thing. The worst that you can think that would happen is you would warrant a very poor reputation with this particular corporation if you if you messed up their stuff.
Whatever. It's a big galaxy. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a big sector of space instead of a bigger galaxy. Yes. Yeah. So she puts her hand out towards. I guess towards you, Santo. She puts the hand out since you're the one that's reading over the form, and you shake it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. You shake her hand. It is a done deal. And she's like, "Well, fantastic. Let me know where your ship is. Where it's at. We'll have a crew come load it up. These Griff and Johansson will be there." And then the third will be there as well, and it'll be...
Okay. As she's talking, I'm like, who is this third person?
She kind of stares. She like,
What's their name?
What is his name? His name... she stares at Griff on that one. He's like, he's a new guy. His name's... I think it's
Billy
Ted.
Bob Thornton.
I think it's Ted. Ted's his name. Theodore. Ted. Maybe it's... I don't know. Well, I didn't print his name badge out, so I don't know. He kind of stares over at Johansson.
Same, actually. I will be right back myself.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just gonna be a couple people. It's gonna be Griff, Johansson, Ted, and then the crate full of things.
Okay. I don't know. This third person who was mysteriously not at dinner that we don't know their name. I feel like this is gonna come up later.
Yeah, well, I mean, they would have explained like, well, he's just an hourly employee, like he's back at the cubicle farm, like he's not allowed to leave. We're management.
As soon as they mentioned cubicle farm, it just like flashbacks.
Yeah.
Just get like PTSD, just like sitting there, just like with a stamp.
Yeah, there's
You're
like
just
the sound of like an industrial stapler going. And it's like, oh god.
Yeah, it's just like it's just like, oh no,
Yeah.
gotta go now.
Yeah, we trigger Santo's like failsafe.
Don't like it.
Alrighty. But yeah, it's probably about time for another break there anyway. So I like to take breaks. I like to take breaks about every hour, really. So yeah, let's just take a quick fiver. And then when we get back, we'll kind of close it out. Yeah, and then we'll kind of close it out because I do have work in the morning, unfortunately. So
Right.
I can't stay up all night like I did last night working on other stuff. But yeah, we'll be right back.
All right.
I turn that back on. There we go. So we're back, and we've determined that it is indeed a beneficial contract for the crew of the Dark Side to take on this venture with the Solar Wind Combine. So I imagine you guys let her know like where your ship is moored at, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for cargo transfer and everything else like that. Yeah, she's aware.
Awesome. So yeah, she'll inform you that a crew will be by in the morning, tomorrow morning, to bring it. They'll have Griff, Johansson, and Ted. They'll all three be there as well. And she'll hand off her card, like her personal like holo card, about how like you can get in contact with her and things like that. It has like her actual like direct line as opposed to the other line there. It's like, I really hope this can be a beneficial relationship. We're always in the lookout for having reliable work crews that can help us transport things and take care of any other issues we might be having.
Reliable could possibly be my middle name, even though technically it is not.
It's like, I remember our conversation originally. I don't believe it is. I believe you have a lot of middle names.
Well, one. Priority.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes, indeed. But yes, if you have any other questions about anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm here to be of assistance. I am a liaison with our work crews and with free merchants, so I am at your disposal. And she kind of stands up at that point, does like a very like almost kind of like ceremonial bow almost, and she leaves. Griff and Johansson are still sitting there though. And they're like, all right, well, we'll see you tomorrow morning, I guess.
Kind of just look at him and was like, yeah, I'm still waiting on my water and lemon.
Oh, it would have come. Yeah, it totally would have come by throughout the conversation.
Yeah. See you then. Don't make a mess.
Like, we'll try not to. Do the same. And they're leaving, and can I get all of you to make a perception check real quick? I just want to see if you catch anything. It'd be with wisdom. Be with wisdom.
I'm good at this. I'm good at this.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Santo
Yeah.
got a 10. Wadon got an 8. Then what did On get?
Wait, a wisdom?
Yep, it'd be with wisdom.
Right.
An 8 as well. Okay, yeah, so Wadon and On. That's not going to be funny at all to say a lot of times over and over. You guys, you kind of overhear that they say something. Santo, you hear him entirely. It's like, I can't believe it's for these little fucking bastards. I hope the ship isn't a shithole. But I can't believe they have to go through all this trouble just to get these little shits off the planet. And they just like walk as they're walking off. You overhear that edge of the conversation. So
I quickly go back. I quickly like pull up the pad, and
yeah,
I'm like,
to go back.
I'm
over
like,
the
Shiro, have you cleaned have you cleaned the cargo bay yet?
No, I just cleaned
Don't
the
clean
cockpit
it.
in my quarters.
Don't clean it.
Yeah, Shiro's just
Don't
like,
clean it. They're assholes.
Don't bother cleaning the other 2 rooms.
Yeah,
Like
basically.
the outside.
I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah. So yeah, I imagine. So do you guys have anything else you want to do, or do you head back to where the Dark Sky is currently moored?
I want to see what this ship is. We haven't been there yet, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also remind me where we are going for this job.
Yeah, you're going to Dalabi, to the Dalabi system. So it's just one hex up at 508, and it's the planet Oberon is where you're going.
Cool.
Which is a planet.
Oberon was the planet that we were on.
No, you are on the planet Inian is where you're at right now.
Oh, all right. Well, it lists our home port as being Oberon.
Oh, does it still say that in the Dark Sky? Yeah, that's from when I had before I did the re-edit on things.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, it doesn't. No, I fixed it. Yeah, it's where Watson Watanabe shipyard is based out of is on Gitania, is where they are. Yeah, I've got it. I've got it updated in there. Yeah. Alrighty. So, yeah, you guys get back, and I think this is it's the first time we actually get to see as the audience as well that we see the Dark Sky. So, what it is, it's a fairly large ship. It's not the biggest thing on the face of the planet, but it's it can definitely support a lot of cargo space. Most of it is devoted to that. Towards the cargo space, so there's the crew area is kind of small and compacted. Have you guys already moved any of your stuff in? I don't know if you guys have. I think maybe Shiro's the only one that has.
I thought we just got it.
Yeah, I don't even have anything, so
no
I just have
personal
some
effects?
guns.
You just have guns.
not really.
Okay.
Yeah, just some guns.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys walk in through the cargo bay. Now, Shiro, when you were cleaning, did you there's like an external door that comes down? Did you leave it down or did you leave it up or?
The external door. Oh, I most definitely left it down.
Okay.
Like, I don't want creepy crawlies coming into my ship. I'm not looking.
So you left it up then?
Well, closed.
Shut.
I left it closed.
Yes, shut. we'll use better words.
Yes.
Yeah, so you shut it when you got in. Yeah, so I imagine you walk up to it. This is you've been to it, Wadon. You have the codes to get in, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wadon knows all that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, you plug in the code, and we hear the little klaxon like come on as the little door, the external door like starts to come down. We see the venting come as like the hydraulics are doing their thing, and yeah, Shiro, you hear the klaxons open up, and like external bay door opening, that sort of thing happening.
Just has a very different context knowing the history of this ship.
All right. So compad
It doesn't doesn't still have
whoever's
the
got a
old
compad.
settings, does it?
Say what?
Like, did they like modify the ship's announcement voice to be like sexy lady or something?
Yeah, that probably like
obviously.
like probably like the computer, like it's like like the computer voice that's in there. It's probably like the original, like the stock voice is probably like, "Hello, how are you doing?" Like that sort of like weird like biosy like Stephen Hawking.
They set it to CSMR mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it has it's like a sultry, more female robotic voice now.
Yeah, Wadon has it set to Jessica Biel setting right now.
Jessica Biel setting. I like it. Okay.
Wow, that's old setting.
I mean old.
Jessica Biel is like
That's
what,
ancient, man.
over 1,000 years
ancient.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen.
Just
listen
for the context.
All right, actually.
I immediately pull up the schematics that we got of the ship, and I start looking for like secret compartments where they put LSD and stuff.
I mean,
Jesus Christ!
Wow, that's intense. I mean,
right.
there's definitely like some like
Laser
little.
focus.
There's like maybe two. There's two hidey holes that are there, but they've been cleared out. Like the
God damn
paneling, the paneling that should be like over them is not over them like at all. Like it's completely just like gone. It's something that was a cosmetic thing that was done to the ship. It's like not on the original plan. Like you can tell, like this is like a redo of the plan. And it's like, oh, well, this shouldn't be here, so we're just going to take this. Like, when Watson Watanabe got the thing, there's like, well, we own this. It wasn't part of it, so it's not here anymore.
So the
AKA
crew
we
is on
don't-
board the ship.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
we don't have the Keurig anymore.
Yeah, they took the Keurig.
Bastards.
So where is when is the cargo due to arrive?
In a couple of hours. Pretty
See.
soon, actually, in the morning, if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's like it's late afternoon right now, so it'll be like you'll be able to sleep on the ship, and then it'll be.
I want to find this tracking beacon.
I'll say watch where you put your bare hands. The ship is gross.
like
And,
like I said, so we did the walkthrough earlier. Like Wadon, like I said, when you guys walked in initially, like it smelled like that really strong cleaning smell, like cleaning solution smell. The other two, when you walk in, like again, you still get that because the ship's been sealed, it's been shut, so you get that like big first whiff of air in the ship. It like stings your nostrils because of how like sterile everything is, and then you like walk by Shiro's room, and the smell just gets more intense because he's like bleached everything in his room.
That's where it all comes from,
Yeah, that's the source. That's the episode.
obviously.
I'm
Obviously.
gonna look at Santo. And I'm gonna say if there's a tracker on this ship, I want to know where it's at.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just like, I want to find out where it is. I'm not gonna touch it.
Mhm.
I want to know where it is.
Yeah, go ahead and make a computers check for me, because you're gonna.
Is that a? Damn it.
Who? Both of us or him? or
I
me?
mean, are both of you trained in computers?
I am not.
I am.
Okay, so Steve, you could make the check. You wouldn't get assistance from it, or because, well, I mean, let me see. Let me consult.
I mean,
the,
he's the mechanic. I'm assuming he's probably
Oh yeah, that's right.
Would that be
are.
more like
finding
tech
it.
astronautic or whatever? Like I'm looking around on the ship.
I forgot you are the. You are that person.
How about I make a computer check to assist him?
He can like probably find it on the schematics, and then
Yeah.
I'll go rooting around on the inside.
Yeah, that's true. That's what it is there. So yeah, go ahead and make your computers check. See if
Intelligence?
you can. Yep, intelligence based, and to see if you can help him figure out where the sucker's at.
I'll re-roll that.
Okay, you're gonna use your expert to re-roll. Okay, that's fine. Do it up. Okay, 8. So yeah, you know where it's at. Getting to it is kind of an issue because it's back in like a weird area that like you have to be extremely small to get into.
It just happens that I am.
Are you smaller than 2.5 feet by 3 feet?
No.
Okay.
Maybe if you squeeze.
Yeah, if you like squeeze, if you like lube yourself up with the coconut
Nope.
oil that's left on board.
Nope.
Yeah.
Need an astromech.
Yeah. Yeah, if you
Haven't you ever seen Die Hard? You can
Yeah.
climb through air vents.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it's not. It's like you have to like. There's like a weird 90-degree like upturn angle like through the maintenance paneling that you have to go through, and like it's like you know where it's at. It's just it'll be a pain to get to it. Like there's a way that you can probably figure out how to get to it, but it'll be how much
Well,
wiring are you going to have to cut through to do that?
We know where the primary tracker is.
Yes.
We don't know where the secondary tracker is, nor do we know where the backup tertiary tracker is.
Yes, the pilot speaks truly on some of these items. So
So,
yeah.
We know where the one that's easy to find is.
Yeah. So yeah, we get everybody onto the ship. You guys do your snooping around, getting familiarized with it. I imagine you guys all claim a room, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I've already claimed mine.
Yep. Oh, we know. We know you've claimed it. It's the one that smells like
Cleanest one.
yeah, the cleanest room. Like it's so clean, your fingers are bleeding. Is how clean it is. And then with you guys in there, do you want to describe kind of what your rooms look like when you get them set up? Because like you have the rest of the night, and then we can just fast forward to the morning, and then we'll call it a night for tonight.
My room's relatively austere, Spartan. Pretty much everything is put away in drawers, and like there's no clutter. Not a whole lot of decoration. There is a monoblade katana that hangs over the bed.
Mm-hmm.
other than that, it's pretty Spartan.
Very nice. Wadon, how does your room look? How's your decoration style?
Well, Wadon has all of the artwork that he brought with him, all the artwork he's created. It's a lot of album covers of Led Zeppelin and Iron Maiden.
Nice.
Based on his
It's
own.
more like Roger Dean covers.
Well, it's like the cover of Presence and Led Zeppelin 4,
Nice.
more accurately. And he has got all of the fluids out of his room. That's the thing he was primarily worried about. He brought a couple of black lights in. He scrubbed everything out. He had a Brillo pad and some lava soap. And he did a good job.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, the room, like you do the black light test. I mean, you went through with it with the lawyer guy, and yeah, I mean, it's clean.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he did a good job cleaning it out, and he is happy with his accommodations. There's also probably a pretty big window where he can see the stars from.
Yeah, there's probably like little hollow windows that like just project like the image that's out there, like wherever you are. So right now it's showing the spaceport of Inian. There's probably like a small delay from like real life happening to like what's going right past.
Yeah, I don't know what the scale is. I don't know if it's like Halo or something where they have just a couple inches of glass between the windows and space, or if it's something more realistic where they have.
It's definitely more realistic. Yeah.
It's like
I gotcha.
3 feet.
Yeah.
Well, no,
it's
like 100 feet where the living quarters are at the very center of the ship, and then there's a camera on the outside a little ways away that projects a window onto your wall.
exactly, yes.
But in any occasion, something like that.
Yeah, there's like a small little bitty camera somewhere that's approximately showing you what you want to look at.
Right on. And he's got a guitar stand, some amps, a drum machine, etc.
Very nice. Very nice. You just got like little fold out like instruments that come out of nowhere then, or
Yeah, like a one-man band, like everything folds up,
yeah.
basically.
Nice. Okay. And then Sue, how about you go ahead and tell us about how Anne kind of decorates up and everything?
Oh boy, lots of posters of
Backstreet Boys.
no half naked.
No.
She's not
Half
interested in
naked.
ancient music like
No.
other people on her crew.
Just more modern half naked men and women starring in movies,
Yeah.
cheesy movies.
Cheesy movies. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So there's like is there totally like Prometheus like 3200 in there or something like
Yeah.
that? Nice.
Die Hard, Die Again, 32.
Die hard, die 1,000 times.
Die Hard
Dying forever.
in space.
Yeah, Die Hard in space. Rocky
Again.
5,000. Yeah,
Right.
all that
Those
fun
kind of
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. I like it. And then
Yeah.
so with your guns, like how do you store
yeah.
those in your room? Because I know you have a
the-
couple.
Yeah, my legal guns are just there.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna stash my rocket launcher somewhere.
I would
safe.
probably help her stash the rocket launchers in one of the cubby holes that I found.
Yeah. Well, I say.
Like, I'm sure we do have weapons lockers for those sorts of things. And
Yeah,
just
you
saying.
have the ship's locker, so you can fit like some things in there. The rocket launcher, you could totally fit in there. It's just, pretty much everyone has access to the ship locker is the thing.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah, so you just put it like under your bed or something.
Something like that.
pillow.
So you-
He's like,
Under my pillow.
you put the rocket
Right.
charge under the pillow. It's like if I
No,
put
I
this
put
here,
it-
the rocket fairy will bring me 17 more.
No, I put it in the body pillow. Hug it every night.
You put it in the body bill. I
Oh,
love,
dude.
I love that imagery.
That just got
actually.
so anime so quick.
No. See, that's totally fine because like there's like the weird like amalgamation of cultures that's happened in the year 3200. Like the body pillow is totally like it's totally like an acceptable thing in the year 3200. The fact you have a
Yes,
rocket
always.
launcher in it, like that just makes it hilarious. Like I imagine everybody's
Yeah,
probably got
it's,
a body pillow.
It's a rocket launcher in a body pillow, and on the body pillow, the image is also a rocket launcher.
Nice. I like it.
This is way too meta.
I like it a lot. Like, no, this is a perfect ploy. I need to find a rocket launcher. Where do I look?
I got another rocket launcher.
Totally not the pillow with a rocket launcher on it. That would be stupid. That would be silly.
That's exactly what I imagined initially.
And then Lee, tell us a little bit about Santo, how he decorates up. You said he doesn't really have anything though.
No, it's like his jumpsuit that he wears when he's not like wearing the vac suit. He just starts like pulling things out of pockets, and it just keeps going like in an inappropriately long amount of time of just like pulling random stuff out because of my my jury rigging feat.
Yeah.
So it's just like a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so
there's like wires, gears, like
you
plastics.
pull out your whole like toolkit, like one tool at a time, and put it down on the table.
Yeah.
Like do you put things like in like succinct, perfect order?
No, it looks like a bomb went off.
Oh, nice. So it's
but I
organized
know
chaos.
where it is. I know where everything is.
Yeah, it's organized chaos. Beautiful.
Anybody else that comes in is gonna be like, what?
Okay, nice. Okay, yeah, beautiful. And then, so you guys have the other two rooms that you just are there. They're cleaned up. You guys have your dinner there in the ship. Like I said, it's, you have the little food thing. It basically, like, pops out like your soy protein paste. It tastes... it tastes amazingly like cream of wheat.
No.
It probably has like other flavor. Like you can like adjust the flavoring thing on the computer screen, like if you wanted to taste like something else or have a different form. But
I need
like,
a foie gras setting.
Does it have a chicken McNugget setting?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, no, it totally, yeah. So you like can go over and like customize like your meal, like so.
Yeah, they
so
do,
Wadon,
but that's ADLC.
So Wadon goes over there and like types in like foie gras, and it like pops out, and essentially it takes the food thing that's in there, and it like just forms whatever it thinks the appropriate shape is, and it has the flavoring that goes into it. So you get it, and it's just like overly flavorful. Like it tastes like foie gras, but like it's the texture probably is not anything of what it should be. Is the thing.
Well, the texture's easy.
Yeah.
Foie gras is basically like.
I guess yeah, it is. It kind of feels that same sort of like.
Yeah.
Raw is fattened goose liver.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. So I only had a small piece.
It has like no texture. Basically.
Yeah. So I was gonna say it's just like spreads. So yeah, I mean it's like soy protein thing that's foie gras flavored. So yeah, it's basically.
It's better than chicken McNuggets.
There's some very low-hanging fruit here with your name, but I'm not gonna approach it.
So yeah.
How low hanging is that fruit?
I will mention
Pretty low,
that. I will mention that while we're eating dinner, I'll transmit something to Santo's data pad.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, preliminary tests show that I need about a 13% variance on the starboard side thrusters. Get on that
I like
as soon
get
as you
this.
can.
Yeah.
He's just giving you the honey-do list. Yeah, I like it.
I just get this while we're eating, and then just like, oh, okay. Like you just like, a tool falls out of my back pocket. I'm just like, gotta, I'll be, this, and then I just start eating it and walking away.
Yeah, you just take your soy protein food stuff and go off. Awesome. Yeah, and you start tinkering away. Okay, yeah, cool. So everyone, you do your nightly routine thing, and you go to sleep on the ship for the first time. It's got that, everyone gets that weird feeling of the first time you sleep in like a new house or something like that. There's no sounds that come through because it's a spaceship and it's solid metal construction all the way through. Maybe there's like a weird hum every so often.
No like distant echoes of ecstasy or
There's a
anything
spike
like that.
drive hum, I'm sure. That's,
Yeah, there's
I'm
probably
used to that.
there's probably like a reactor hum or something like that somebody that like can hear if you're attuned to it. I don't imagine it keeps any of you awake because all of you are from space stations, so you know what these sounds are. Like the sound of like the air turning on, making sure that you don't suffocate, things like that. They're sounds you're all very used to.
Good noises.
Yeah, exactly. No noise is a good noise.
Listen, the sound of like a klaxon could just be going off near Santo's head and he'd be fine.
Yeah. So yeah, and the morning comes up. Who's the first one awake?
Do we need to roll to see?
No.
It depends on how long it took to do the tinkering.
I mean, it took however long you think it needed to do.
Because if it took me a long time to get everything the way Shiro wants it, then I'm probably the last person up.
Yeah, no, you probably just had to like go and like adjust a couple things, and you know, had to tighten like the one bulkhead screw over, and you know whatever. Yeah, it's however long you think it took you. I just want to know so I know who's answering the door when the doorbell rings.
Oh boy.
When
I think Anne would wake up pretty early. It's new environment. She's not sleeping well.
Okay. Yeah, so on you're in the mess. You're in the kind of common area again, and you hear, you know, the door, kind of the sound of the door, and you hear Johansson's voice like, this is Johansson, private security team for Solar Wind Combine. We're here to drop off and get off the planet.
Quite early. I'll let everybody know and let you in.
Yeah. Do you like?
Do I even know how to open doors?
Yeah, I imagine you do. I mean, it's the same. It's the same as if you were on the space station. Like you hit the green button, it opens. You hit the red button, it closes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's all color coded. Nice.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, do you answer him though? Like, do you say, "Yeah, we hear you. We're coming."
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Because otherwise, he's gonna buzz again and be like,
No, just let him
"Hello."
Show who's the boss.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So you go. Do you wake anybody else up, or you just go down?
Yes. Yes, for sure. Everybody.
Okay, yeah. So everyone, you pile down into the cargo bay. You hit the button. The door, you know, does the big dramatic, and we see Johansson, we see Griff, and we see the aforementioned Ted standing down at the bottom. We see the crate back behind them. It's a good. I mean, it's a good sized crate. It appears to be made of some type of metal. You can see like the failsafe up on top of it, like we mentioned. Like if your cargo bay gets ruptured or something, it doesn't kill what's inside of it. And we see a door that's in the back, that's on the crate itself, and they're shutting it. And they're like, a guy in a white smock comes out, and he's got a little briefcase with him, and he stares at him. He's like, "Well, that should take care of everything there. The vitals are all good. Everyone seems to be fine. Yeah, everyone here seems to be fine. Everything there seems to be fine. I guess we can load up." And he's just kind of standing there, and they have like a pallet jack forklift thing that takes it, picks it up, and moves it into the cargo hold, and just puts it down. It makes the whoosh sound. And we see Griff kind of walk over to the guy in the white smock. We see Johansson follow him. Ted walks up and starts doing like his like check of things, and he's like doing like the security like overlook of everything, like looking everybody up and down. He's got sunglasses on that have the mirrors on the outside.
Jeez.
He's trying to be like super badass. Like I need to prove to my bosses that I'm really good at my job. He's got like a backpack on that you can see has like a bedroll on it and a pressure tent thing, like a little octagon that says pressure tent on it in Italian.
Okay.
So he's gonna be prepared to sleep in the cargo hold. We see Griff and Johansson talking to the guy in the white smock. As soon as the forklift truck kind of goes, he gets onto it, salutes those guys, they leave. Johansson walks up. Griff starts to walk, but he kind of turns his head and looks down at the ground, and he picks something up. Can I...
no.
Yeah, Sue, can I get you to make... actually, can I get everyone to make a perception check?
Oh no.
Just with intelligence?
Wisdom. Yeah, Santo, you're fucking on top of it. Yeah, Sue,
Wow.
you don't notice. You're looking at his guns.
Yeah.
Shiro, you
Right.
you notice him pick the thing up. Andre,
I think he's
I think he
in
might have,
dreamland.
Yeah, I think he might be. That's okay. We're pretty much done here. So yeah, Santo, you totally see what happens here because you see all apparently. He picks up what looks like a stuffed animal of some kind. He like stares at it. Shiro, you see this as well. Maybe on the reason why you don't see it is because you're like having a staring contest, like you're staring back at Ted, just like playing like I can intimidate you better. But we see Griff with this small stuffed animal in his hand, and he takes it, he rips the head off, and he just throws it like bodily with both of his arms like away from him, and walks up and just smiles like, "All right, are we ready to go?" And then we go to like end credits.
Wait a minute. Did he just threw shit all over my ship?
No, he didn't throw it. He didn't throw it on your ship. It's outside. It's outside your ship. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He
Wow.
So what you saw, he had a stuffed animal. Like you could tell it was a stuffed animal of some kind. He tore the head off of it, and in both of his hands, as like right before he stepped onto the ramp, he just threw it out into the distance outside of the ship.
I
Yeah.
quickly just like do a little message to Shiro. I'm just like, I'm gonna find out what's in that crate.
Yeah. So then that's where this episode ends for tonight. So.
Sounds good.
Nice. Got the job.
Yeah. But yeah, so at some point here in the near future, I think we need to have a seat and get the overlays taken care of for the game here, so we can actually have the fun overlays, other than what we can see right now on the Twitch channel, which is just the game, which is still good. That's what one of the overlays is kind of anyway. But yeah, so. Thanks everyone on the Twitch channel for watching. I'm gonna try and get it put up on YouTube here in the near future. Guys, I really appreciate having the players. I say if you want to say anything, give a shout out for anything, you can do that now. Yeah. I don't know if you want to.
It's a good game. I'm excited to play this game.
I was
Very eager.
apprehensive, but I am fully on board now.
Yeah, sounds fun. I cannot leave my body pillow now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
we have a rocket launcher body pillow with a rocket launcher inside of it. It's good times.
It always beeps when she goes through, TSA.
Yeah. Just whenever she gets
Just a body pillow, man.
Whenever she gets onto the ship, it just
STS.
beeps. Yeah, it's like you guys are the TSA for the ship.
Right.
But yeah, so we'll meet back here week after next. I think we can actually start at 7:30 or 7 o'clock. 7:30 by the
Yeah,
latest.
next time I'll be free.
Yep, because you won't. Yeah,
7
7.
or 7:30.
7:30 by the latest. It'll depend on what time I get home. Just because I have that nice commute in front of me every day.
Right.
So usually I'm home at around 7. 7:30's been my latest I've been home, but yeah, should be pretty doable.
Well, we'll just plan to be online at 7 and start at 7:30, so we'll have time for pre-pro and getting Twitch set up and all that.
Yeah.
So good idea.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like we'll just need to kind of get together here at some point and get that all squared up, so I can do that. Because I'll need everybody to get the right spacing done and everything. So.
Yeah, so online at 7, start at 7:30. Sounds good.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, again, thank you guys for playing. Thanks to the folks who are watching. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. So, alrighty.
All right, take it easy. Thanks for running, man.
Yeah, not a problem. I always enjoy it. If you guys need anything, hit me up. Just do so. All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right. I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Have a good one.
Later.
Night.